here. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
We're here. Lounge
Gracias.
Boyz. Lounge Boyz in the
Buenos
building.
noches.
El Lounge Boyz.
Everybody done turned Spanish today.
Si, senor.
All right, June 30th,
The soccer done did it to everybody.
Saturday. What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling?
Feeling real good, Holmes.
Great.
I feel great,
You
Holmes.
feeling all right? Everybody's here on time. Nick's here on time.
No,
Come on, man. One time.
I'm not. We not.
Nick's here on time.
See,
Don't worry, the bell.
you're pound on bell
Hey, I
restriction
don't know
first.
what they talking about. I'm late all the time.
I gotta be on bail
Y'all,
restriction.
the bell don't get control. Get your hand back. Smack his hand and keep putting it.
Damn.
Y'all on bell restriction.
All right, now we
So,
want to
yeah.
thank y'all for tuning in, Lounge Boyz. You know we do this each and every Saturday, 7 p.m.
7.
www.listenvisionlive.com.
Yes.
And anytime you want to during the show, you can call in. The number is 240-233-6874.
Hey,
Hey, hold
shout
on.
out to all
we
our
been doing
people.
this show long enough for you to know the number by heart, man. You ain't
I still don't know the number by
He's
heart.
still looking over there at the screen.
Do you see me looking at the corner screen? Because I don't know it. Shout out. Go ahead, Pound. Shout them out, Pound.
Now, shout out to all our people overseas that's watching this, man. We got China, we got Israel, freaking
Jamaica.
Israeli.
Jamaica in the
You
house.
got Israeli.
Man,
Israeli. I didn't
we
know
got
Israeli was a country.
man, we got big, we got countries I didn't even know about watching us.
Get him.
Shout out to all 7 of y'all.
Listen, we did.
It might be more than 7.
We
Got
gonna,
him.
we gonna do a geography test on here one day.
Bullshit.
I
I
don't
want to
think-
see where Israeli at.
It's really.
I don't think a couple of y'all know what the
Israel.
country is. But
Man, we
That's
we
okay.
got big views, man. We want to thank all y'all for
They'll
watching.
figure
us.
it out.
But look, though, hey, we selling shirts also. Lounge Boy shirts. If y'all get one, please take a picture of it. We're gonna put y'all on the show. You know what I'm saying?
and coming soon, Lounge Girl shirts.
And we might even get
Yes,
you a
yes.
discount at one of our
Lounge
sponsors.
girl sundresses.
We're gonna work on that. Yeah, most definitely.
Sundresses.
And sandals.
We got sundresses.
We might even make lounge girls bikinis. Fuck it.
Exactly. So let's talk about some stuff this past week. Past
All
week that
see-through.
went down.
Oh my God, it's been a lot going down this week.
Yeah,
Joe.
man, this week has been packed. This week we can start with what happened in Pittsburgh, as we talked about last week about the boy Antoine Rose that got shot by the police in his back when he tried to escape
running.
from the car running.
Yep.
Full running.
And they've actually charged him.
Good.
criminally
About
charged
time.
him for shooting him.
Nah, don't clap yet.
Don't
Damn.
clap. Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
That don't mean
That don't
shit.
mean nothing. It's
Don't
the-
clap yet.
Still got to be a trial.
Yep. He
You
got
know,
to get
that's just-
convicted
true.
of it.
Yeah, he got to get convicted of
You
it.
looking? We looking
Oh,
for?
let me ask you
conviction.
this: Are they gonna do that internal investigation shit?
They always gotta do that.
That's the bullshit right there.
Because they all brothers
Exactly.
looking out for each other. How,
That's the bullshit.
How can I
right there.
cover this shit up for you?
But
An
the thing-
internal investigation?
But
nah.
the thing about it is,
Nah.
one thing is, that cop had got sworn in 90 minutes before he shot the kid. So he's not like a cop on the force who everybody has their back. They like, we barely know you, dude. You just started.
Yeah.
So he might be the dummy. He
But
might
not-
be the throwaway.
But not only that though, he was a police officer in other jurisdictions.
But then they say he plead the fifth.
Fifth.
How you gonna,
He pleading the fifth. Hold
how
on.
you gonna plead
That's
the-
that's
He
that's,
pleading the
that's
fifth.
to making
How
a
you gonna
statement.
plead the
When they
fifth?
asked him,
Yeah.
do he want to make a statement? He said, I plead the
He
fifth.
pleading the fifth, and they're not showing the thing on video.
Yeah.
Well, we got
Come on,
him.
man.
Red
mean,
cold.
We all
feet.
seen
It's
the
starting
video.
already. It's
We all
starting
seen-
That
already.
camera don't lie.
Yeah, we seen
It's
the video.
starting already, man.
And then we gonna slide over to what happened in the Bronx, New York.
God, hey, they going crazy up in New York.
So 5 arrested and charged with the killing. I seen one of the dudes was in court crying,
Oh yeah.
and I wish I could have been there so bad.
Hey,
You see the dude? You see the
just-
dude dye his hair blonde?
Dyed his hair blonde. You know they caught one of them in
Like, we know
Dominican
it,
Republic.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh
what
man, he tried to get ghosts.
they was asking them, do they want to get deported though?
Dominica too close,
But
man.
listen, the
You
thing
can
about
walk
it
to
is,
Dominica.
the one that went to the DR, his mother told the police that he was in the DR. That's how they caught him, because his mother told him, because his mother saw the tape, and
That's
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 good.
her son,
Hey, Joe,
but still.
that tape was
And
like
that's
something-
not snitching.
That tape
Yeah.
was something out.
If
of,
your mother tell on you, that ain't snitching.
bullshit. Mom snitched on him.
You dead wrong.
Mom snitched on him like a motherfucker.
And they
Goddamn
actually
it.
they closed that bodega permanently. The guy tried to come
Yeah.
out today
Hey,
and said he
Did
tried
you
to
see
help.
the video?
Man, he
I
ain't
saw
trying to
all
help
of it.
shit.
No, he ain't trying to help shit.
Oh,
He
okay.
ain't trying to help
Hold on.
shit.
All I
You
saw
talking about
was
the
the-
video when he threw him over when he grabbed the young man and
And drug him out the store.
yeah, no, I'm talking about drug him behind the
Drug
desk.
him behind the
No, he
counter.
jumped out. He jumped behind the counter,
Yeah.
and the guy wouldn't let it. He was pushing him back, and then he got over the counter. But You got to watch the end of that video.
I can't watch.
When
I
they're
can't
dragging
bring
him
myself
out,
to watch
he's
the
standing
video.
there like, yeah, take him out the door. Y'all ain't gonna do that in my
Hey,
store.
dog,
Okay.
I can't stand to watch the. I haven't watched that whole video, and I don't want to.
Yeah, that video is
Yeah.
very sad.
Exactly.
That's a very sad
Like,
video right
it's
there.
very sad.
I'm
But
surprised the mother hasn't tried to get it taken off of every media.
well, she wants the exposure. She wants people to see. And you know,
Man,
I mean, they had the funeral this past week. A lot of celebrities reached out and put their little 2 cents in or whatever. But
yeah, so La and
But another one that's kind of close to home, a person that a couple of us know, we talked about last week, the guy Rob White that got shot and killed by the police in Silver Spring, a guy that I went to high school with. They haven't released the body camera footage, like and Marvin, who did call last week, he has been pursuing this whole thing and trying to gain ground on it, but they're not treating it as it's a big deal. They're treating it as another shooting. So being that we do talk about it and we talk about it more and we continue to talk about it and continue to talk about it on, social media is a good thing because it's pressuring them, to make a move. But
They got to make a move, man.
yeah. They don't have no choices. There's no choice but to make a move.
No,
And then I feel like we just running down all bad news. Like this shit is terrible.
we start out the show with everything bad.
Nah, it's just we talk about what happened in the past week. Like the next thing I was about to say was what just happened in Annapolis, the shooting in Annapolis.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? The people got killed in Annapolis at the Capital Gazette.
Now, let's point out some things about what happened in Annapolis,
All right.
because this is some things that we have been saying always seems to happen in this particular situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we have an armed Caucasian,
No, he was Latino.
and they didn't shoot him.
No, they didn't shoot him.
I thought the dude was white. Damn, you
No,
just messed me up.
his last name. His last name was Ramos. That's his last name. His last name was
He
Ramos.
looked like a cracker.
But he had a grudge with the Capital Gazette that he had for over 6 years now, and he went in there and just started shooting. And
He got labeled some.
Why
They wrote
he
some shit
started
about
shooting him though?
because he had a grudge of something that they put in the Capital Gazette about a charge that he had that,
They called him.
But then he tried to sue him and lost.
yeah.
Was he a woman beater?
He tried to sue him. He
Something-
lost.
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence. They wrote an article about him, and then
Yeah.
they call him the because he met the girl off the internet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
they call
so-
him the Facebook.
So he tried to sue them
The Facebook
and
beater.
lost,
What the
and
hell
he
was
got
that?
mad.
What the hell was the name they had wrote him though? They gave him a
Facebook beater.
They gave him a nickname and everything. Facebook beater. Beat your face.
On another note, we like to say rest in peace to Ariel, aka Fish.
Yes, yes. Mermaid.
Yeah, this is somebody else that we know. What was it? 2 days ago?
Yeah, something like that.
2 days ago, she lost her life on a traffic accident with a 18-wheeler.
And
on
it's
the
so
highway.
crazy because, she is so full of life, man.
Yeah, she
You
had just
always
posted
see
a
her
video the day
smile,
before.
yeah, smiling like crazy.
Yeah.
And I talked to her like 3 days ago because she was trying to get us to do XM.
And we got a call right
She
now.
wants to get on XM. It's
Hold
crazy.
on, hold on one second.
Let's take this
I'll
call.
real quick.
Hold on, let me get this call.
Go ahead.
Lounge Boyz, you on the air?
What's up with you?
I can't call it. What's good? You live right
Ain't
now?
nothing, chillin'.
You live right
On the
now,
radio?
cuz? Yeah.
What's the topic?
Well, right now we just been talking about
Man,
stuff
we
that's been
talking
happening
all
this past
news.
week. But
Everything
matter of
happening
fact,
in
you
the
might want to, if you stay tuned, you might be able to call him back later because we're gonna do we have a battle of the sexes thing we got going on today. But it's very informative. So
It's done. It.
that's Donnell. Hey, Donnell, what's up, buddy?
What's up with you, bro?
Hey, good looking. How you been?
Give us about
Donnell
20
said,
minutes.
what's
to
the
call back.
topic, man? I got some shit to say.
I got something for you, D, because I know you work with the inner city youth, right?
Right.
We was just discussing what happened up in New York with the young man getting dragged out the bodega and everything. What's your take on that with everything that's going on with our inner city youth right here, right now?
Well, with our inner city youth, it's just about educating them about, educating them about the police, educating them about different things in society on how to move and how to carry it and conduct themselves while they're in public. The main thing is just educating them, man. 'Cause a lot of people don't have education, so therefore they don't know what to do. So with our youth, what we try to do is to just train them, like go through different scenarios with them on a daily basis, as far as when they get pulled over, when the police roll on them, different things like that. We role play a lot. so they'll know how to handle themselves,
Man,
and
that's
conduct
good.
themselves throughout the period of when they're getting pulled over or harassed by the police or whatever.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
Keep
D.
up that
Hey,
good work.
Keep that, man. Keep doing that. Damn.
Yeah.
But listen here, Dada, you got to call back, man. You got to watch, man. You got to see we got something coming up, man, and we're going to need your input on it. So stay tuned because what we're going to do now is we're going to go to commercial. And then once we go to commercial, when we come back, we have a social experiment we're going to do, and then we're going to have a conversation. Well, basically, let me let y'all in a little bit about what's going
Get him
on.
off the phone. Hey, D, we talk to you later, bro.
All right. Okay.
All right,
My
D.
bad. I didn't know you're still on the phone. All right. So basically, what we're going to talk about is it has something to do along the lines of the Me Too movement, but it's just more about society now and chivalry, camaraderie between males and
Man,
females.
You gonna put me in the Me Too
And
shit?
we go, no, you're not in the Me Too. I'm just saying we're gonna talk about just you'll see when we come back.
You're like Morgan
You'll see
Freeman.
when we come
We
back.
go to
after
commercial,
this
Lounge
commercial.
Boys. We'll be back in a second.
Damn.
We love y'all. Bye. I'm glad he put you in the Me Too and not me. Hey, turn on the live, brother. Let me get that ass.
Welcome back to the Lounge Boys. Like we said, we got a social experiment that we're going to do. Basically, what it is nowadays the climate of how males and females deal with each other is completely different. It can be really bad. It can be really good, and it's mostly objectifying. As far as physical appearance and everything. So the experiment that we're going to do, and the people behind me, they can't hear me right now. They got earplugs in. So what we're going to do is we have one of our Lounge Boys, Nick, who's here, and he's going to be blindfolded, and he's going to have to try to have a conversation with a girl or females at the bar without being able to objectify them or see their physical appearance, and just to have a conversation, and then the girls are going to react to what he's talking about. So pay attention and follow us.
Here we go.
Oh, and I'm the bartender.
I didn't know my mic was on.
All righty. Hello, how y'all doing today?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing very fine. Can I get you a drink?
Let me get a Hennessy.
Hennessy?
Thank you.
What can I get you, young lady?
I'll just take some more wine.
Some more wine? All right, sounds good. Hey, young man, can I get you something?
You ain't give my damn eyesight.
What would you like to drink?
You can give me some. Give me a beer.
All right. Here you go. I got a beer. I don't want to open it, but I got a beer.
Hey,
I think it's a lighter top. All right. Now there's two nice young ladies next to you. I'm not gonna give you their physical appearance or what they look like. No, you can't. No, that's the one thing you can't do is use your hand.
Oh my God.
He want to use his hands.
You really about to catch a charge. Damn.
You can have a conversation. All right.
Yeah, so bartenders do that?
Yeah, they just asked me who you were, and I just let them know, it's a guy I know. So
The blind dude that come to the bar every weekend. Shit.
A blind dude that come to the bar.
Yeah, blind people like to drink too.
Your name is?
Yeah.
And
Sam.
Sam?
Yep.
Okay, how you doing?
Well, yourself.
I'm Nick.
Good. Nice to meet you.
What do y'all look like? I'm just playing.
You're not
What
supposed to know
do y'all
Come
do?
on, man.
What do y'all do?
I work.
Yep.
Y'all work.
We get money.
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
We
What kind
support
of work y'all
ourselves,
do?
you know. I work a 9 to 5.
Oh, okay.
Working.
Government? No.
Something like
Seriously,
that.
answer that question.
Yeah, it's a little private.
I mean,
Life
it
insurance.
ain't private. It's just,
how's he doing so far?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Better.
What are you dancing?
Move the mic over to him some more so we can hear him.
So what's y'all favorite? What's y'all
Right,
favorite
can't
food
argue.
to eat?
Oh,
We can
gosh.
talk about that all
Everything.
day. Everything, I mean,
Fruit.
shoot. Food.
What's your
Italian
favorite
food,
restaurant?
chaos.
That's hard.
The Great Sage. Right now.
Is it, you
Until I
said
open my own.
what is it?
It's called The Great Sage.
Right now, I would say
That's
milk
until I
and
open my own now.
Oh, yes.
Oh man,
Oh, good.
It's temporary.
Oh, what she
that's
say?
good.
Oh, good.
That's
Until
good.
I open my own restaurant.
That's good. Y'all travel
Yes, honey. Oh, yes.
a lot.
Jamaica in a couple weeks.
Uh-oh.
Cancun after that. Where you going?
With you?
Oh, y'all going together?
Yes.
Okay. How long y'all been knowing each other?
Shoot. He going on 8 years.
20 years.
something like that.
It's been quite
It's been a while. Yeah.
The bar will be closing in about 3-4 minutes.
So y'all won't get out of here?
Sir.
We are
I'm sorry, sweetie. I mean, the bar about to close. Do y'all want to go somewhere else to have some more drinks? So y'all calling the night tonight.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh, it's nice of you. I mean, we can just roll. Yeah. We can go to another spot. Yeah.
Okay. Of course, it's my treat since I offered. It's my treat.
Can y'all lead me to the door?
Where you gonna go?
Yeah. Where we going? Right.
I don't know. Y'all pick the place.
Holiday
Wherever y'all wanna go.
Inn.
If y'all hungry, we can go to y'all favorite restaurant. If y'all just want to drink, we can go somewhere and get some drinks.
How about both?
Ooh,
Hey,
damn.
I'm sure they sell drinks at y'all favorite restaurant. Let's go.
They very well.
Damn.
Let's go. I'm with it. if
How's he
y'all
doing?
Better.
Better?
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
better.
much better. Much
You
better.
gotta feed him.
Much
You gotta
better. You gotta
feed him.
feed us.
Okay.
Exactly.
I know.
All right.
To our heart.
We need to hear the Me Too part.
Literally.
You got 1 minute to the bar's closing. So,
We need some Me Too shit.
and unfortunately, the ladies can't go with you because they have somewhere else to go.
Oh, okay.
So if there's some last things you want to say to try to keep the conversation going after you.
Get that number, Nick. Get that
I
number.
mean, it ain't.
Get that number,
Nothing
man.
else you want to
No,
say?
let's do
I mean, they going with me. How you
No,
gonna say the bar
no,
closed?
no. No, they just figured out they can't go with you. So you have to figure out how to
Maneuver.
maneuver this and make sure that you can be in contact with them after this point.
Stranger danger.
Okay, well, yeah, give me y'all number since y'all can't come with me.
Give me y'all number.
Both of y'all, yeah.
That's how y'all.
I
That's
mean,
how you gonna do it.
We
though?
are,
That is
well,
nice.
yeah, basically, I can
That
just
was
take
real-
my
that
phone
was
out and
real
give it
forward.
to you. If I took my phone out and just gave it to you, then, I mean,
That's the same
that'd be
thing.
kind of rude, right?
That's the same thing, really.
Okay.
You just did it within words.
Yeah.
Is
You
it?
kind of
Is it?
demanded.
Yeah.
So what's a nice way for me to get your phone number then?
Yo, so I know y'all can't come right now. I just wanted to see if we can link up another time.
Yeah.
You can take my number. You don't have to necessarily give me your number. You can call me
Oh,
if you
okay,
want
so that
to.
takes the pressure off.
I'm just saying, takes the
Okay.
pressure off.
Business
You
card,
know.
maybe.
Yeah, anything.
Something.
All right, well, you
That
said
makes
you
it
said it
right.
all, so go ahead and put my number in your phone. Then, since you, you spoken for me.
No.
I ain't had it.
That's
I
my
ain't gotta
dog.
say it. You spoken for me. Go ahead and put my number in there.
All right, that was just a sample of an experiment we want to show y'all. Of course, it's going to be a way deeper conversation, but it's one of the things where we just want to, let y'all know where we're going. So when we come back, We're gonna have a deep conversation, and we about to get into it. It was fun now, but it's about to get serious in a second.
Yeah, but
Okay.
So make sure y'all stay tuned real quick.
Oh, you just
But there was a couple other things that y'all had. Did y'all have anything else y'all want to say?
about this situation.
I didn't think so. We're gonna go to commercial real quick.
road runner lip. The nigga just keep on going. 90 miles.
Hello.
Gonna shut his ass up when he's turned.
We're at
Oh,
commercial.
still.
We had commercial.
Microphone at?
Yeah. Welcome back to the Lounge Boyz. We are here, and I got the best seat in the house right now between two beautiful young ladies. We just did our social experiment, and just going off of that, we're gonna bring it to you ladies because we're gonna bring it to the guys also. But as far as, of course, I know you two ladies get approached in the bar all the time. And there's certain things guys do and certain things that guys don't know how to do. But what is the proper way you feel? I got to echo on my mic. What is the proper way you feel how a man should approach you while you're at the bar or you're in a social setting?
I mean, I just like respect, honestly, and a little bit of humor. You get a long way with me. Be respectful.
Was he respectful?
Not at first, not as much as I would like him to be, but yeah, I mean, if you have like a little bit of charm, you can make me laugh. You're respectful. You don't gotta touch me. You don't know me like that, so you know.
But that's because he didn't see you.
But listen, that's another thing we were talking about outside was, which I didn't know because I don't go to the club like that anymore. But I remember back in the day, guys used to grab girls' hands in the club and try to talk to them and get their attention, which I thought was wrong. I never did that, but I know that has happened. How do you feel about Nick's approach a second ago?
I guess I would have to say that it was a little brusque or too aggressive and not polite.
Oh, man.
I definitely think he could have been way more polite and I guess kind of talk to us more like we are human beings and just have a conversation and keep it simple. at least for the beginning, so you can see if you have anything in common. Funny too. That's always a good thing. He was kind of funny at the end, but at the beginning there, kind of
Well, y'all ain't even get the
botched
man.
it majorly.
So Nick, what do you have to say, my brother?
Well, I mean, it was kind of hard not being able to see you. You know, like, I mean, not even.
But that's the point of the experiment.
But
Remember,
what I'm saying with when you go out and you actually sit at a bar and decide that you want to engage into a conversation with somebody, like, my first thing I would do is compliment that person on something. But if I
something
can't
physical.
see you, I mean, it doesn't have to be physical. It could be your shoes. It could be your outfit. It could be your hair. It could be anything. It's just compliment. Like, listen,
but that's all physical.
Hold on,
though.
but listen.
That's all physical.
Listen, what I'm
Okay,
saying
what's wrong
is,
with
what
that?
I'm saying is,
Tell me,
I
Mike.
was always taught that you compliment a lady on something that she has actually purchased, had took her time to actually pick out and for herself. Like, she appreciate that more. So I wouldn't come in and compliment your ass or your tits or you know what I'm saying? Or even tell you how good you look, because I'm sure a million people done told you that at the bar already. But I guarantee you this. The dude ain't walk up to you and tell you how nice your shoes was or your outfit is or how well you put it together. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really don't happen. So it's hard to do that when you can't see the person.
Y'all ain't even let the man give her the Ray Charles.
Yeah, I mean, if you gonna give me the Ray Charles, let me feel your elbow. Your elbow and your wrist.
Your wrist to your elbow.
Yeah.
Feel the wrist. Let me rub you. That's what Ray Charles is. Let me give you the Ray Charles.
But you know what? A woman would actually notice more than that. Talk to her for like 5 minutes and then compliment something about how she speaks or the way she carry herself.
That
goes a lot. That goes a long way.
Right. But I mean, when we came into the conversation, when we first started the conversation, y'all were a little standoffish. Like, what do you do?
If we don't know you, I mean, that stranger danger. Hello.
9 to 5. Like,
Why you ask me what I do?
Yeah, right.
But listen, that's how y'all answer those questions when y'all. When
What?
somebody asks, what do y'all do? Y'all work.
But that's
Like,
putting
what
up.
kind of
Yeah, I
work
work.
do
You know, I work
9 to
during the
5. Like,
Right. It just depends on how you ask. And, you know, the
Oh, okay.
vibe was a little.
okay.
That's like putting up a shield, though.
Yeah, I mean, but
I mean, you should have a shield.
So
You
you
should
saying
have
it's
a
We at
shield.
the bar
so
conversation.
you saying it's the tone?
But why should we not put up a shield?
you
we
should. You absolutely
Do all
should,
men
though.
not mean
Hold
us?
up,
I'm not saying give you a social security number, but
Hold up.
I mean,
That's still intrusive, though.
All right, hold up though. So
Right.
you also saying it's the tone in the that he says it.
Everything comes into play. You could just be yourself and be friendly, the same way you kind of would talk to your homeboy, like not abrasive, but just kind of just come up and let a conversation flow with a person. I mean, you shouldn't have to force it. If you do, then that's kind of probably like an indication of
Yeah,
that you
it
need to
ain't
keep
really
moving.
no
Right.
conversation, right? Yeah.
So basic hello, just to start out, is cool.
but
As long as you say it
Absolutely.
nicely.
Hi, how
I
are
tell
you?
you,
Hi, whoa, say that.
but I tell you one thing.
Not all.
Being though
Not all
that
crazy.
Nick was blindfolded, it's hard as hell to sit there and have a conversation with a female and not know what she looked like.
Is
I mean,
dog?
You've never in your life been on a blind date, pound?
hell no.
Oh, okay, well.
I've never been on a blind date. I got
Okay.
to see you
All he
first.
gotta do is take his glasses off. He be on a blind date.
I got to see you first. And I ain't talking to nobody on no phone unless I see him.
But you know what's funny?
I've done that before.
Nah.
I've done that before.
What, a blind date?
Nah, I've
She said you're so mean.
talked to somebody
Who,
on
me?
the phone before and
How am I mean?
they haven't seen them.
See, you mean now?
So look, one thing that Nick didn't use,
No shit.
and one thing Nick didn't use was pickup lines. Now,
Oh god.
I've heard people say all types of pickup lines. Any of you guys over there got one that not that you like, but one that you know and you've heard more than, once or twice or 3 times or 4 times, anything? Anybody got one over there?
We
Girl,
old,
that
we
must
old
be
as-
jelly because jam don't shake like that.
That he just told his age. He just told his age. God damn.
Shit came out in the
Turn my
70s.
mic up. My mic is kind of low here.
Came out in the 70s.
I wouldn't say that to a female though.
No, I'm just saying we're just talking pickup lines right
I
now.
wouldn't say that.
Man, my mic
Hey
is
Nick,
kinda-
hey Nick, what you got, Nick?
I don't have any pickup lines.
No, I'm talking about pickup lines that you've heard.
I mean, a pickup line is basically saying how you.
Have you ever seen a pickup line work?
Not well. I heard I mean, yeah, kind of.
What pickup line was it?
I seen a dude go to I seen a dude approach a girl at the bar and asked her how she was doing, and before she answered, he was like, "Don't tell me fine, because I see that already." And then, you know what I'm saying?
I've heard that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it make her laugh or giggle, and then you start the the how you doing. You start the the conversation from that.
I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all talk about pickup lines, but Troy Waters told me a long time ago, long as you make them smile or laugh, you got them.
Off the break,
you got them.
You ladies agree?
So it's not the pickup line. It's not the pickup line.
Because we could be laughing at you though. Like I could be laughing at you though.
Well, tell me. Let me hear a pickup line that you've heard, Sally, that was crazy.
I can't even think. They all crazy. I mean,
One that caught your attention. You might not even know.
One that made you stop.
It made you stop.
One pickup line that made you stop.
Or is he cute?
I mean, I think he said, I forgot, you make me tired. I said, why? You've been running through my mind all day. And I was just like,
man, they got that from his uncle.
Yeah.
Right.
They got that from his uncle.
No, it wasn't funny. And I was just like, okay, all right.
Like, hey, did it hurt? What? When you fell from heaven?
Hey, I got a question, Gam.
You heard one more?
I don't remember because it's like, Mrs. Luke, I don't care.
What'd you say, Timmy?
Nah, I got a question.
Okay.
So that experiment that y'all just went through, for the ladies, did any of that offend you to where, like we were talking about the Me Too movement, and a lot of women are saying that the way the men talk to them, the way the men look at them, different. I think Morgan Freeman got was it Morgan Freeman or
him too?
It was him too.
He was looking at the reporter or whatever
when he's doing the interview.
So,
But he also could see her, and he was looking at her.
That's what I'm saying. So
wait a minute, though.
Hold on. What I'm saying, because Nick couldn't see y'all, for what he was saying, would y'all have been offended by that to say it was a Me Too?
I got something for that before you ask that
Go ahead,
question.
go ahead.
Because Morgan Freeman could have been asking a typical question that goes into a whole different movement. Because that's really a boy.
But the thing about it was what he said, the comment that he did make was about her physical appearance.
Yeah, because, if you sitting there with somebody like that in an interview at his age, and you see that it looks completely like a female now, and you sitting there at his age, he might be saying, I can't tell the damn difference. And he could be saying, how did you do that? He's old. He's 80-something years old, right?
He wasn't talking to her, though. Like, he was literally talking to the other panelists. Like, there were, like, 3 of them sitting up. Like, how are you guys are sitting right now? And she stood up, and he wasn't directed at her at all. Like, she was way out of line. Right. Like, he was talking about something else funny that the other gentleman had said. I totally got it, like, right away. Like, she was just reaching. Like,
But did you feel offended by anything Nick said when he was talking to you?
Some of his comments were offensive, but not like sexual harassment offensive. Like, if he doesn't stop, like, at a point, then it would be like kind of, but I still wouldn't be like, oh my gosh.
So you would think it's sexual harassment?
No, she said it.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Sexual harassment.
No,
Damn.
that's ridiculous.
No, I'm just saying because a lot of women are claiming that now.
Yeah, but they just want attention or something. When it's just situations like that, like I feel like if men go farther, which they do, instead of pretending like you didn't go farther, just say that you didn't accept vulnerability. But
let me ask you this though: let's say he had his eyes, he didn't have the blindfolds on, and was looking y'all up and down while he was talking to y'all, looking at your physical. You know what I'm saying?
You're in a different type of situation.
Would you feel offended by that?
I would definitely feel a little bit offended because it's just, why would you be looking or acting like that, especially when you don't know me? Mm-hmm. But I mean, I guess for some women though, that's not an issue. That's not a problem. Some women want that, but I guess that goes into having the initial conversation to determine whether or not that's the type of woman you're looking to before you start doing that,
Right.
So got to be careful no matter what.
Hold on, we got a call coming in from
We got a caller. Let's go. What's it? What you got, caller? We drink at. We supposed to be drinking. This is a drinking show.
Hello. Lounge Boyz, you on the air? Hey.
So,
hello?
you must be from Tennessee because you're the only 10 I see.
Hey now! Hey now!
Are you talking about the crazy man?
You talking about me?
You talking about me?
She over 40. Got to be with that one. That was a good one. I heard that when I was a kid.
That was back in Prohibition days.
How you doing? Who we got on the line with us today? How you doing?
Caller, where you calling from?
This is Chanel.
Where you calling
Hey,
from?
Chanel.
Or
Where you calling from?
Tacoma Park.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this.
She said she calling from work.
Let me ask you this.
Put her on
Oh,
blast.
Tacoma Park.
Have
Same
you
thing.
been offended? Have you been offended by a male coming to you at a bar or restaurant or club or something like that?
Yeah, that's the main one I can remember. You must be from Tennessee because he's the only Tennessee. You're like, oh Lord, another idiot.
And that was it for him, huh?
But you weren't offended by that as into the Me Too movement.
It takes a lot to get me offended. But I really don't get offended unless I feel like, oh, this man is beneath me.
Oh,
Wow.
Got you.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Thank you for calling, babe.
Thanks, Chanel.
All right, we're gonna go to something.
We'll see you in the lounge, Chanel.
Yeah, we definitely will. Oh, we're gonna go to something real quick that was on the Facebook page, so everybody can comment on this. So one of our members posted, after talking to this person for a month, she went on a date with him and everything. He didn't offer to buy her a drink on the first date. He ate in front of her on the first date.
That was good.
And everything. And then when the date was over, he texted her and was like, did he say call me when you get home, or just let me know, I'll call you when I get home?
He was not interested at all.
No.
What did she have on?
Was it a blind date?
Hold on.
Was he blindfolded?
It doesn't matter if the man is not interested. If you asked her for her time, you should use that time wisely and offer her a drink and definitely get her some food.
But
That's what
we don't know if it was a
What?
blind date or not, though.
It don't matter. It's a date.
He wasn't interested when he got there.
It don't matter. It's a date. You have my time. You need to spend it wisely.
You,
hold on. He should told you it was a stag date.
I object.
It doesn't. It shouldn't matter,
I
regardless.
object.
Because no matter what the circumstances are, people deserve a certain level of respect, regardless of whether they're not attractive to you or, their attitude is bad or whatever. It's still up to you to uphold a certain standard, especially as, I guess someone would say, the physically dominant person in the situation. You kind of have to set the tone, and if you don't, then whatever happens. But that energy is going to keep coming back to you. You're going to keep having negative interactions with people if you don't put something positive out. So as across the board, in terms of interacting with anyone, I feel like there should be just a respect 1,000% of the time. Unless, of course, they cross certain lines. Then, of course, you're supposed to stick up for yourself. But
All right, bing, you got Bill.
I don't know.
how could you not want to respect the person just from looking at them, or you don't like?
Here we go.
This is what I want.
Here come the
this is
boys.
what I'm saying. If we go on a date and I'm not interested,
Yep.
huh?
Right. Why are we on the date?
I mean,
How did
it
we
may
both
be a
get there?
blind date. It may be somebody
It gotta be a blind date.
set this thing up.
Why don't you just shake hands and say, you know what, thank you, but I don't think it will work out?
But that would make you feel worse.
No, that would make me feel great. Okay, I agree then. Or I don't agree, or maybe we could, or you think we should have another date, or whatever the case
So
may be.
hold on. So we went on a date and the dude wasn't interested, so he didn't pay for your food.
That is
He didn't. What
You
else?
asked-
What
you
else was he
went
doing?
out.
What else he do,
Please.
Gail?
That's classless.
Hold on, come on.
If you're eating in front of me,
Did you eat?
I'm out. If I don't have food, okay, I'm out.
We know that from the social experiment earlier.
Get out of here, yo. And any woman that will sit there and take that with no drink and no food at her table with him.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad for you, sis.
That's
You is
definitely
an
wrong.
insecure little mama. I'm sorry.
Did she even order something? No.
I can't.
That's definitely wrong.
Hey, hold up. Did she order anything? Oh, we got a caller coming in. Hold on, here we go.
All right, let's go to the caller.
Lounge Boyz, you's on the air. Hello? Hello?
Caller.
Caller, are you there?
Somebody
Baller.
somebody child or dance
Somebody-
dial the
yeah,
phone.
that's
Talk to me.
Child and
Crank
phone
call.
dialers.
All right.
I mean, pocket dialers.
Call us back.
But listen, let me.
You want to say something?
They gone.
Are they gone?
They gone. Don't worry about it.
All right, let me pose a question real quick though, along the lines of that same issue that we were talking about. Let's just say the guy was interested, and the girl was interested.
And he didn't pay.
And he did.
At the end of the night, the bill comes.
Oh Lord.
Who pays that bill? Do both of y'all pay the bill?
When the first
Does
date?
he pay the bill? This is the first date.
Okay.
I'm not asking the guys right now. I'm gonna ask the ladies first. Who pays the bill?
He trying to prove shit.
The guy asked you out. Yes, he asked you out. Okay.
Nah, flip
Okay,
that.
first of all, the man should pay if he asked the woman out, but I'm always prepared to pay the bill.
I would
no
say
matter what.
I wanted to
my
flip it.
my wallet will be with me. I ain't washing no dishes.
But do you think it's
But
right?
I will judge you from that moment, though.
I was-
I will never go out with you again.
So hold on.
Never.
So you
Never.
don't think there'd be a more woman of you if you was like, you know what, I got this.
If I know you like that and we done went on
If
a couple of
she
dates,
like
this is the
you-
first date and
Hey.
you asked me out.
Hey.
I didn't ask me out. You
If
asked
she
me
like,
out.
hey, time out.
I'll take myself
Hold
out
up.
on a date. I cook every day.
Time out.
Okay.
But you be like that, man. If we went out and you took that bill, oh man, I'm calling you.
I will
ass
take a
immediately.
look. Women will take a bill. Look, I just paid for someone's brunch today. Women will take a bill.
Oh,
But
was it a guy?
It was a guy,
Oh, okay.
but he's
Somebody
taken me
been
out
on?
several times.
Okay.
I was
So
about to say
I have no
something
problem
crazy
with
about
taking
it,
a
but
bill.
I know
But
you know this
you
guy
ask me out on
personally.
a first date and you expect me to pay when we get there.
No, I'm not saying expect
What are your
you.
intentions, bro? Like,
I'm
what?
not saying expecting you.
Come on, man. Let's do better. Let's do better. Let's do better.
No, that sounds good. That's a good
I
answer.
definitely wouldn't
That's a good answer.
wouldn't
But then,
allow a lady to pay a bill.
No.
Anywhere I've ever been on, any date I've ever been
Definitely
on,
that.
I wouldn't let a lady.
no. You're right. No, I agree with you, Nick. But what I'm saying is, what I was trying to get out of her is that would it be more, I guess, woman-like or like you powerful type deal if you say, you know what, don't worry about it, I got this. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that women ain't looking at it like that.
Yeah, I don't think women are looking at it like that.
Hell nah. They bringing the bill and they sitting
But
back.
she more the
looking like,
aggressor.
man, how long is it gonna take for him to pay this bill?
But she be more the aggressor.
But no, my thing used to be was when the bill would come, I would see if she would even reach for her purse. Or she would reach for her bag. Because I'm going to pay the bill.
For what
I'm
reason?
going to pay the bill.
For what reason?
Why would you be waiting to see if she gonna reach for a purse?
That's a mind game, in my opinion. To me, that's a mind game. You know you're gonna pay the bill, but you just want to see if she gonna do it. Like, yeah, do I got it like that?
no.
It's an ego thing.
No, but to me, it's more like expectations. If it's our first date, you don't know me. What do you know? How do you know what to expect out of me?
Ask me out, correct?
I did. I asked you out.
If you ask someone out, then you should.
Then you should pay.
I don't care who it is, male, female. Like this young lady knows, whoever my friends are, male, female, whatever. If I ask you out, I'm paying. It doesn't matter, chick, dude. Look, it doesn't matter. That's the expectation. If you ask someone out, at least have the class to pay for the meal. Period. Unless the person insists or something else, and you're really tight or something like that. But then in that case, you shouldn't be asking anyone out. Like,
Hold on. No, real quick. I'm glad you said that because as us men, if you did, let's say me and you hooking up, we say, hey, and you asked me out, I'm still gonna cover the bill.
which,
You see what I'm saying?
which
That's
is
why I was
very
trying to flip
gentlemanly.
it to see if.
But she's expecting to pay if she asks you out.
Exactly.
No,
I would be
I
expecting to
understand
pay,
that,
but I
but
would
I'm
be
gonna
very
take the bill.
grateful if you did. Yeah, and I would
That's
like
why I was
that.
trying to
That's
flip it.
very gentlemanly. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I was trying to flip it to
Yeah.
see if I ask you out, would you want to take the bill?
Oh yeah. If you no.
Hold on, Gam.
Let me say something real quick.
Gam, hold on.
I don't know. All right, go ahead, Nick. Say what you gonna say first. Let's see if we gonna say page.
Okay, so say if the guy asks either one of you on a date, right? And like I said earlier, what's your favorite restaurant? We go to a restaurant. So we go to a restaurant. He tell you order whatever you want, whatever. You know, y'all order y'all food, and the bill comes at the end of the day, and the shit like $300-400 at the end of dinner, and he looking like.
She asked me out.
He looking like, man, I didn't know it was like this. No. I'm not saying that. But I asked you out. But I also asked you to pick your favorite restaurant. I just didn't know that your favorite restaurant was that expensive.
Exactly.
So no, but what I'm saying, you don't got time to do that. Like, hold on, this is what I'm saying. If I met you Friday, and I liked you on Friday night, right? We had a good time, and I tell you we're gonna go out tomorrow, whatever, have dinner, whatever. So your favorite restaurant, of course, we talked about that the night before. We go to your favorite restaurant. Your favorite restaurant just happened to be super expensive. You know, but I'm digging you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really feeling you. Mm-hmm. So we go to a restaurant. Of course, you know. I mean, I may got $200-$300. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? The whatever. Dinner is not supposed to cost that damn much. But what I'm saying is, so you know, I got $300 just to prepare for it. The bill come back and it's like $420. It's like $420. I got $300. So what we gonna do now?
You got the rest?
So I'm gonna say this though, right? Because like anything that you're interested in, like if you're seriously interested in, that you should be doing your research on. That's parenting. That's every single solitary thing that you are interested in. You should take it extraordinarily seriously, especially relationships and things that alter people's lives.
So you saying that from Friday night, me knowing what your favorite restaurant is, and me telling you I'm gonna take you out tomorrow, I'm supposed to go home. Now, we've been drinking all night, having fun. I'm supposed to go home and look up the menu of your favorite restaurant.
But are we adults? If we're adults, then yes. Because, quite frankly, like you said, you asked.
Right.
So you're supposed to go ahead and, if you asked me what my favorite restaurant was, you need to look up the menu and see what the pricing is to see whether or not something you can afford.
We old school. We 40-something years old.
Yeah, I mean,
that's shit.
That's good.
It's 2018, right? So we're not just walking up to restaurants like, are y'all available for two? I'm gonna need you to set a reservation at a time. Let me know what time to be ready. You need to be on your stuff.
Oh, y'all expensive.
And you older than me. I'm just saying, you've been around. You should know.
Hold on now.
I'm saying though. Let's be real about it. You should research what you.
Listen, I've never. Man, we've been to Prime 112 and ain't never, on New Year's Eve and ain't never make reservations.
Hey, look, if you agreed to take her to her favorite spot, that's your problem.
Hey, Gary, we have to make reservations Prime 112.
Alright, so no, but the thing was we did Google your damn restaurant before I take you to it.
We did know the price before we went there, so it was one of them things where
did.
It was like, yeah, they got a pizza joint around the corner, just in case you want. But listen here, man. Listen, we going to listen. Hey, I know this is our Battle of the Sexes show, but we're going to do another one of these because there's so many topics we could talk about and dating.
I feel like the men winning.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't say who winning, but we do listen. We do gotta wrap it up, yeah. Because just because I'm sitting over here with y'all not gonna get me in trouble. Next week I gotta sit over there with them.
Hold on. I got a question.
All right, real quick. We gotta wrap it up real quick.
Okay, real quick.
We got time.
Sorry, ladies. Please don't get offended. Please. So, Gab, say you was you walked into a bar and you seen them two at the bar and you started talking to them, right? Mm-hmm. So at the end of the night, they told you that they both were born men. How would you handle that situation?
Listen here, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to Lounge Boyz situation.
Would you keep your mouth shut? Go with it.
We like to thank y'all for tuning into Lounge Boyz, man. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks to all our sponsors. We gonna come back and we gonna bring these ladies back too, man. We gonna do another show next Saturday. We back on our bullshit. We off the script and we doing it. We thank y'all for tuning in, having a good time. It's the Lounge Boyz, 7 p.m. every Saturday. Yeah.
We got 10 more minutes.
Whoa. Wait, stop.
It's the Earth Show. We got 10 more minutes.
Wait a minute.